What is up, everybody? Hey, another episode here on Sports Talk Detroit. And today we're talking Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant had some things to say about the Pistons. And I didn't see this immediately after the game, but I saw it a day or two later. That's why you're getting it on the channel here. But Chris, basically, a reporter tried to trash our Detroit Pistons like we've never heard that before. Detroit versus everybody, right? And Kevin Durant had some strong things to say about it. He talked about, he's like, because the reporter's like, you were down double digits to a team like the Detroit Pistons, but you gave up 123. And he just threw it right back. He was like, what do you mean the Detroit Pistons? And then he went on to talk really highly about Cade Cunningham, about the organization and Dwane Casey. What do you think this means? Does it mean anything? Is it overblown, or like, what does it mean to have superstars talk highly of your team?
Yeah, to have KD, which by the way, it's weird because recently I've been watching some interviews where people, it was basically like welcome to the NBA moment that you had, and everybody, a lot of them were talking about KD, like this guy is the truth, like
Oh,
he's the
yeah.
real deal. So when you hear KD say, because he's talking about the Pistons, he's like, look, this team's been playing good the last couple weeks. He's like, they got a 6'7" point guard. Like, I think that's a good place to start. And
Yeah.
him and Kyrie are just like, shoot, yeah. And they showed,
Yeah.
and so they know, like they know obviously, like that's what a way to start inside your defense, disrupting it. And
Yeah.
so it's like, yeah, that's what I'm seeing. But to
Yeah.
have KD say it, and I mean really come back, because he could have easily answered that question when the reporter said, hey, you win, but you give up 122 to a team like Detroit. He could have said, hey, we got to play better. He's like, what do you mean? Like, I mean, this team's good.
Yeah.
This
It's like he
team
was
is,
offended for us. It was kind of
yes, like
cool.
playing well. So
Yeah.
that's cool. Yep.
Yeah, I thought it was really neat. I remember watching that and just being like, yes.
Mhm.
And I mean, like, we lost. I mean, it does help though when Cade scores like 28 or something in the fourth quarter and almost outplays two of them together. I mean, like, and in the a previous game when KD went for 51 against Detroit earlier in the year, or 50 or something like that. Cade had a really good game. That was one of his first moments where you're like, oh, this kid could be something. And it was against KD. He really went at him, and I think KD respected that. And so now he's sitting there defending it, and he's talking about how he is the straw that stirs the drink. And we know that's what Cade is. He had high praise for Dwane Casey and for the roster that Troy Weaver built. Like, I mean, he said this team's going to be a force to reckon with in the years to come in
Yeah,
the NBA. Like,
we have a bright future. Like, dude, thank you.
am I wrong? A lot of NBA players don't take that time after to go out and just throw compliments to other teams,
No.
right?
And
Like, most of that time spent defending themselves, their team. It's not saying like that team's going to be something. I don't recall the last time
no,
I
you
heard an
don't
NBA
hear
player
that.
say that.
You don't hear that. And another thing that you mostly hear is, like you said, he's trying generally to get out of there. You're right.
Yeah,
Like, I want to answer the questions. I'm not going to get fined and do all the things I need to do, but I'm not going to give you content that you didn't ask for.
right.
And that's what he did. He went out of his way to
Did.
really compliment the Pistons. Every almost every level, our coach, our star player, the roster's getting better. So it's just like, that's just cool, man. I mean, because yeah, we've just not been good in basketball for so long. It would be so but
Oh, it'd be so nice. The
it'd
De
be so
the
nice.
city of Detroit wants it, man. I
Mm.
remember how this team just showed out for the going to work Pistons. I mean,
Mhm.
they had the sellout streak at the Palace of Auburn Hills, like the how many people showed up for the championship parade, like the city. I get it. It's hockey town, but this is a basketball town too. This is a
It
team that this is a
really
town that
is.
loves basketball.
And I was just telling you too, Doc Rivers was talking about in his post game, just
Yeah.
like, man, we couldn't do things. We couldn't
Yeah.
stop them. And just talking, we've just kind of been the team that, you either win or you lose to, that you shouldn't have, or
Yeah.
you basically beat us. But it's like real press conferences after the game, hearing coaches and opposing players like, man, we couldn't stop them. We couldn't get this. We couldn't get into this. And it's like, yeah, that's like really happening. We're really
Yeah.
actually doing things that affect the other team, and then come out with victories
Yeah.
on our basketball team. Hey,
And the
that's great.
last and the last name I thought I'd say on this show is Rex Kalamian, the guy who mostly runs the defense for us. He's an assistant
Oh
coach.
my gosh.
And like, I did not think I'd be talking about Rexy here, but like the team is looking good. And for a young team, their defense has been fantastic lately. So to hear the best players, to hear the best coaches talk about our team at a level of respect like that, it feels good, man. And I don't want to just belabor the point. I don't know if you have any more thoughts. I
No.
just kind of wanted to share with the community that like Detroit, it's not just us that recognizes we have something special here.
Yeah, because we just did a video we just did a video where we talk about, hey, it's not always great. Like we did it with the Lions. Like, hey,
Sure.
it's easy to look at our own self and be like, we're excited. But
Yeah.
that's what you're saying, Craig, is yeah, we're excited. We're seeing these pieces, but when other people are saying it, it really validates that, yeah, man,
It does.
we're building it the right way.
Well, and then you look at the games where we play Oklahoma City after we played Brooklyn, then the 76ers, then OKC, and then Indiana, the Pacers. And I'm telling you right now, those are the Pacers and OKC are two other bottom teams right now. There's not a lot of hope in those buildings.
Mm.
And there's not a lot of excitement or anything like that. And in Detroit, people are showing out. This is a team, as the reporter said, at the time had the second worst record in the league, and we had a sellout crowd against the 76ers. Like, people understand there's a different feel here, and they can tell we're close.
Mm-hmm.
We're close. I know we're not a year away from a championship caliber team, but we're a year away from being really competitive, and we're only another year or two away from that. And that's what people are hoping, is that we can take that next step. So I'm going to end this video, man. If you stuck around, hit that subscribe button. Super thankful for the community here at Sports Talk Detroit. Love hearing your guys' thoughts. Do you feel it? Do you feel the excitement in the air for the Pistons? Or are we just nuts and we're homers and we have no idea what we're talking about? I'm telling you, there's something fun. Get on the bandwagon now. Call your friends. Start watching the Pistons before it's too late and you're going to miss it. All right. We'll see you on the next one.
See ya.